Governor's Cup Derby. It's our main attraction here on the second night of California Champions Night for 2023 here at Los Alamitos. A field of 10 sophomores going the distance of 400 yards. To lead the post parade is number 1 Turbo. Turbo was 4th in last year's PCQHRA Breeders' Futurity and 4th in last year's Governor's Cup Futurity. Turbo's owned and trained by Valentin Zamudio and being ridden by Ruben Lozano. Number 2 is Terrific Phoenix, who was a fast-closing second in a trial for the Governor's Cup Derby. It's owned by the Parsons Family Limited Partnership and trained by Paul Jones. Terrific Phoenix out of the great mare Terrific Energy, being handled by Armando Cervantes. In search of his 3rd consecutive victory is number 3 Future Version, owned by Rojas Racing LLC and Juan Moya, trained by Jose Flores, and Future Version's rider is Cruz Mendez. Second in last year's Governor's Cup Futurity and a finalist in the Los Alamitos 2 Million of 2022 is number 4 Required First, owned by George and Ruben Villalobos, trained by Jose Flores and the jockey Jairo Rangel. Number 5 is Up for Everything, who qualified for last year's Governor's Cup Futurity. Up for Everything's owned by Ed Allred and trained by Scott Willoughby, being handled by Jesus Ayala. Number 6 is La Tarahumara Fire. La Tarahumara Fire, 3rd in a trial for this year's Governor's Cup Derby, is owned by Jose Ivan Muniz and trained by Jose Flores, being ridden by Irving Lara. A finalist in last year's Governor's Cup Futurity and a finalist in this year's Los Alamitos Oaks is number 7 BF LAZARO, owned by Kevin Burrell and trained by Paul Jones. Doing the riding tonight is Victor Salazar. An impressive trial winner for this year's Governor's Cup Derby, and now victorious in 2 of her last 4 starts, is number 8 Phoebe's Baby Girl, owned by the Parsons Ranch and trained by Paul Jones. The jockey is Henry Lopez. Number 9 is Escalated. Escalated, a sharp winner 2 outs ago against the Lowndes Company, is owned by Steve Burns and trained by Mike Castleman. In the irons, Jose Nicasio. Completing the field for this year's Governor's Cup Derby is number 10 Don Lazaro, 2nd in this year's Los Alamitos Maiden Stakes, owned by Gildar Garcia, trained by Dan Farias and being ridden by Rodrigo Aceves. Waiting on Don Lazaro, begins to come up. And now they're all in the gate. And away they go in the Governor's Cup Derby, and coming away well from down along the inside is Future Version, broke right with the leaders, and Phoebe's Baby Girl is trying to come on BF LAZARO from between horses. Future Version, Don Lazaro is running a powerful race in the far outside, but a 1-horse race as Future Version's just spurted away, wins it by close to 2 lengths. A very impressive win. Don Lazaro finishing ahead of Phoebe's Baby Girl and BF LAZARO, along with others, but a 1-horse race from start to finish. That 1-horse Future Version takes the Governor's Cup Derby. Ed Allred by Favorite Cartel out of Makeover.